H2. Strong. The house that waited for midnight. The town of Raven Hollow sat tucked between ancient mountains, a place where the fog curled like silent ghosts across the valley every morning. Outsiders rarely visited, and locals rarely left, mostly because the town had a way of keeping secrets, and secrets had a way of holding people in place. On the far west side of the town stood an old Victorian house, blackened wood, shattered windows, and a crooked iron gate half swallowed by weeds. The locals called it the Midnight House. For 40 years, no one had lived there, but everyone remembered what happened inside. H2. Chapter 1. The Last Inheritance. 17-year-old Aria Thompson arrived in Raven Hollow just as the last light of the sun bled over the hills. She stepped out of the taxi with a single suitcase and a letter clutched in her hand. The letter her estranged father mailed before he disappeared. A letter containing only 3 words. Come home, Aria. And beneath those words, an address, the Midnight House. Aria had never been to Raven Hollow before. She barely knew her father, but something about the tone of the letter, the shaky handwriting, the tear-smudged ink, felt like a final plea. As she walked toward the house, cold wind brushed her neck, as if warning her to turn back. Somewhere in the distance, a dog barked once, then fell silent. Aria reached the gate. It swung open by itself. Chapter 2. The Portrait in the Hallway. Inside, the house felt alive, creaking, breathing, settling around her like a creature waking from sleep. Cobwebs draped the ceiling like curtains. Dust coated every surface, but the strangest thing was the portrait. A massive painting hung at the end of the hall. A woman in a long black dress, pale skin, and sharp eyes that seemed to glow faintly. Her expression was neither kind nor cruel, only watchful. Aria stepped closer. The painted woman's hand rested on the shoulder of a young boy. Aria's heart froze. The boy looked exactly like her father. A low whisper brushed her ear. You came too late. Aria spun around. No one was there. But the portrait's eyes, they were no longer looking forward. They were looking at her. Chapter 3. The Locked Room Upstairs. That night, Aria found a room upstairs, locked with 3 rusted chains. She felt a strange pull, like something behind the door was calling her name. Her father's bedroom held clues, a journal with frantic handwriting, pages filled with warnings. Don't open the door. The house listens. She wakes at midnight. Aria didn't understand until the clock downstairs struck 12. Bong. The walls trembled. Footsteps echoed in the locked room, slow, heavy, deliberate. Bong. The chains rattled violently. Something inside tried to get out. Aria backed away, breath shaking. Bong. The final chime. And then, silence. Chapter 4. The Truth in the Basement. Determined to find answers, Aria searched the basement the next morning. What she found made her collapse to her knees. Newspapers, photographs, police reports, all about her family. Her grandmother, the woman in the portrait, died inside this house under mysterious circumstances. Her father never recovered. He believed the house took her soul, and he believed the same force would come for Aria. On the final page of his journal, she found a message written only 1 week before he vanished. Pedra Strong, if she calls your name, don't answer, Strong. Before Aria could process the words, she heard footsteps above her, slow, soft, bare feet. Then a voice, a woman's voice. Pedra Strong, Aria, come upstairs. Strong. Aria froze. It was the same voice she heard in her dreams for years. P. The same voice that whispered from the portrait. P. The same voice that called at midnight.